Gwinnett County police have detained a family member of a woman stabbed to death. Investigators worked late into the evening yesterday at the home on Deshong Drive. Police tell us a relative called 911 around 4:30 in the afternoon. However, authorities did not share how the victim, the caller, and the person detained are all connected here. We did speak with a neighbor who says she's frightened by what took place.
It is very disturbing because the house that is under investigation right now was one of the most beautiful houses like in the neighborhood. The mother that lived there, I think she's passed away, she used to always decorate for every holiday.
Police say that the victim lived at the home but did not provide any more details about what took place.